Janet from Physical. Welcome to another Teach Me Tuesday. So what you saw in there a minute ago was an actual tug of war, which, by the way, I won. But I want to talk to you about a tug of war that goes on inside your body. So if you've been watching our Teach Me Tuesdays, we've talked about the tug of war from the front side of the body versus the back side of the body, where the front gets very tight, the back gets weak, and you end up in a forward position. There are other ways that you can pull your skeleton out of alignment because it's getting pulled from areas that are too tight and not having the strength on the other side to counterbalance that. So I have had a habit through the years of sitting like this quite a bit. And actually I sit in this position much more than I sit. You can see what I'm going to get at. I'm tight and it's even hard for me to get in this position. The left side is much looser than the right side. Because I finally became aware of that and realized what I was doing, I tried to sit like this much more often. The other thing I do is when I'm sitting on the floor, instead of sitting like this, which is essentially the same position for this hip, I'll sit like this or like this. So I became, number one, aware of the imbalance, and number two, I'm trying to correct it by being in the opposite position more often than I am in the comfortable position. So I have a challenge for you and for me. I'm going to do this too. During this next week, I want you to really begin to look at ways that you do things asymmetrically. Perhaps like me, ways that you always sit in the same position and you've become a little tighter on one side than on the other. Next week, then we're going to go a little bit more deeper into that and look at some ways we can begin to correct that. Thank you for joining me on Teach Me Tuesday, and I'll see you next week. Told you I won.